This ramen is delicious, Akemi. It's so fresh and flavorful.
I'm glad you like it, Layla. In Japan, we believe in using only the freshest ingredients, harvested sustainably to maintain the delicate balance of nature.
Sure, using fresh ingredients contributes to a more flavorful meal.
Speaking of which, Layla, have you ever tried traditional Japanese dishes beyond ramen?
Not really, but I'm eager to learn. What are your top 3 favorite Japanese dishes, Akemi?
Oh, well, ramen tops my list. Another favorite is tempura. It's a dish where ingredients like shrimp, vegetables, or fish are lightly buttered and fried until crispy. The batter is made with a mixture of flour, ice cold water, and sometimes even a touch of sparkling water to achieve that airy, delicate texture. It is served piping hot with a dipping sauce made from soy, dashi, and a hint of sweetness. The contrast of crispy exterior and tender interior is simply divine. I recommend not substituting the ingredients because it may alter the taste and texture of the dish.
Wow, that sounds mouth-watering. What's your third favorite dish?
My third favorite will have to be yakitori. It's a squared and grilled chicken, typically seasoned with a sweet and savory soy sauce-based marinade called tari. The chicken is grilled over charcoal, imparting a smoky flavor that pairs perfectly with the caramelized marinade. The simplicity of the dish allows the quality of the chicken to shine through, making it a beloved street food favorite in Japan.
I'm learning so much about Japanese cuisine, Akemi. Thank you for sharing your favorites with me.
Of course, Laila, Japanese cuisine is not just about the food itself, but also about the cultural practices and values that go into preparing it sustainably and with respect for nature. Besides, eating a balanced diet leads to better health. But I'm curious about your favorites too.
Sure thing. My top 3 are barbecue brisket, corn dogs, and my number 1 has to be apple pie. Love it.
Sounds good. Tell me more about them.
I adore the tender texture and rich savory essence of barbecue brisket. This is a southern specialty, often served with a tangy barbecue sauce that adds a delightful kick.
I'd like to try it. Maybe sometime we could prepare it together, couldn't we?
Well, Akemi, I'm not very good at cooking. I prefer eating, but we can give it a try. So, continue talking about my favorites. Now the turn is for my number 1. I delight in the contrast between the crisp crust and the soft, golden fruit, finding comfort enjoyed in every bite. I don't eat this often because consuming too much sugar can result in weight gain.
Absolutely. But your number 1 sounds simply delicious.
Indeed.
What about corn dogs? Some of the quintessential American favorites.
Oh, I almost forgot. A perfect corn dog for me is one made with the freshest ingredients, from crispy butter to flavorful sauces. Oh, and it is important not to overcook the butter, because overcooking it can make it thaw and dry. I love the ones made of pork or beef. I especially eat them every time I go to the park.
I see, Laila. Your favorite foods sound interesting and delicious, but what about sustainability practices here in America?
Honestly, we have only recently begun implementing such practices, like opting for organic farming methods to minimize the use of synthetic pesticides and fertilizers, and actively working to reduce food waste through proper storage and composting.
Laila, every journey begins with single steps.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, it's getting late. I must go now. Bye, darling.
Okay, bye, Laila. See you tomorrow.